Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was immediately struck by the aesthetics of this mouse, noting it's one of the best looking pieces of tech they've ever seen. Apparently photos don't do it justice, making it look cheaper than it appears and certainly feels in person. Our client found it's a product you have to hold to truly appreciate its quality. The color is amazing and the plastic construction feels both smooth and robust, with a pleasant dry texture that's great to the touch. Functionally, the device works exceptionally well. The buttons provide a really satisfying, sharp little click that is executed perfectly, though it's a different sensation than the mechanical feel one might expect from its appearance. The scroll wheel is simply described as incredible, suggesting a very premium and responsive feel. This mouse also features a small, crisp LED display that looks fantastic, even if this user admits they'll probably stick to one setting. Another clever design touch is the storage for the Bluetooth dongle. While the magnet feels light, the dongle is surprisingly secure and even difficult to remove once stowed away. When it comes to performance, the tracking is very accurate, and the preset DPI settings are easy to cycle through using recessed buttons on the top surface. However, our reviewer, who has large hands, found it a bit too small for comfortable gaming, wishing it were either taller or longer. The thumb rest is great, but the other side doesn't offer enough support for their hand size, prompting them to even 3D print a custom extension. Despite this ergonomic issue for gaming, this client finds it's a fantastic mouse for their other work, like graphic design and 3D modeling. It's the perfect tool for someone who needs a high-performing device that doesn't bore them with its look or feel.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was on the hunt for a very specific accessory to complete their new retro-themed desk setup, and this mouse was the perfect final piece. It was the only device our reviewer could find that truly complemented their mechanical keyboard, evoking a nostalgic 80s vibe that just makes them smile. The unique color and design were major selling points, standing out from the usual tech offerings and providing a welcome bit of personality. When it comes to ergonomics, the client found it to be a perfect, comfortable fit for their own small to medium hands. Interestingly, while it was a bit too small for their much taller husband, he was still able to use it without any real discomfort, suggesting a versatile shape. The build quality also gets high marks, with its matte textured PBT plastic body feeling solid and pleasant to the touch. In daily use, the mouse is very responsive, maintaining a steady wireless connection and providing satisfying clicks that are a normal, comfortable volume. A few features really stood out to this user. The customizable DPI is a great practical touch, but the small digital OLED screen was a particular highlight, which they feel adds a fantastic bit of character and visual interest to the whole package. The only minor point of criticism was the scroll wheel. Our reviewer mentioned wishing it had a freewheel mode to allow for inertial scrolling on their Apple devices, a feature they missed from other peripherals. Despite that small wish, this client is incredibly happy with their purchase. They see it as the perfect, high-quality pairing for their fancy keyboard setup. They conclude that its value is evident to anyone who knows what they're looking for and can appreciate how it stacks up against other unique products on the market. It's a distinctive piece of hardware that successfully delivers on both aesthetics and function.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer really likes this mouse. The buttons are generously sized and easy to actuate, which is a definite plus. What's also cool is the little screen on it. It conveniently shows you the current mode, remaining battery life, and your DPI setting. The DPI adjustability is particularly great, offering a lot of control. However, there's one fairly common downside this client needs to mention. It's a pretty compact mouse. While not a deal breaker, its smaller size might not be ideal for everyone, especially those with larger hands. The shape also has a fairly steep downward curve at the back. To give you an idea of the size, it's smaller than a Pulsar X2 or a Logitech MX Master 3S, and it even looks dwarfed next to an Xbox Series X controller. It's not the cheapest mouse out there, but the quality of the materials feels top-notch, and the features and overall design definitely seem to warrant the price. You can use it wirelessly with its included 2.4 GHz dongle, which handily stores magnetically on the underside, or connect it via Bluetooth to two separate devices, although you can't use both Bluetooth connections at the same time. If this client could give it a more nuanced rating, it'd be a solid 4.5 out of 5. But since that isn't an option on the platform, and it's not quite a perfect 5, a 4-star rating seems the most appropriate.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.